Stop giving women what they don't need and you will get laid. So many guys want to continue giving women this thing that I'm going to tell you about, that they don't need, right? Because the guy thinks that it's the right thing to do. Right? This is how you treat a woman. This is what a guy should do. Right? She deserves this type of treatment when she doesn't need it in order to want you. And if you continue to offer this to women in your life, they will see you as a friend. They won't feel a spark with you. They'll feel like they have more value than you. And all the while, you're putting in all this effort and thinking that you're doing the right thing. And for some guys, they feel like women should just like it. They should accept it. They should want that. But women don't. They want something much easier that requires so much less effort from you. In fact, it's pretty much effortless and it makes the woman happy. But if you do this thing that most guys do, the woman doesn't want you. So I'll give you some examples of what not to do and then a simple thing that you can do that makes a woman want you without you having to put in loads of effort. Right? So the mistake that so many guys make, that they want to continue to make because they feel like it's the right thing to do, is to give women extra niceness that they don't need. Women aren't looking for extra niceness from a man, and they don't need it in order to want you. So you don't need to do it. You don't need to waste your time doing it. And if you attempt to do it, you'll often end up just being seen as a friend, or she just won't feel a spark because you're being extra nice to her and she doesn't need it. If a woman is attractive, it's very easy for her to be treated extra nicely because of what's known as the halo effect, where because of her appearance, people assume all sorts of good things about her and treat her extra nicely. But it's not what an attractive woman needs, or even a woman in general, to want you. Right? She doesn't actually need you to be extra nice. So some examples of being extra nice. Asking a lot of extra nice questions. So a guy will ask something like, oh, is this place okay for you? Or are you having a good time? We can go if you want. Or is it too loud in here for you? We don't have to be in here if you don't want to. And the sense she gets about him is that he's either a naive guy who is thinking that she's some sort of fragile, delicate woman who can't handle herself in a situation and she's just made of fragile glass, or he's trying to suck up to her. He's trying to be extra nice and he hopes that it will make her feel amazed and she'll think, wow, this guy's so nice, I want to be with him. Yet she doesn't actually need that type of treatment from a guy in order to want him sexually or romantically. And if she's attractive, then because of the halo effect, she's been treated extra nicely by most people all of her life. And when people treat her extra nicely when she hasn't done anything to deserve it, she doesn't look at them as being higher status than her or higher value than her. She will often look at them as being beneath her, in that they're essentially putting her on a bit of a pedestal because she's attractive, and they assume that they need to treat her extra nicely because of how attractive she is. And in most cases, she's not going to feel a spark for the guy, and he'll be in the friend zone with her, but he'll be thinking that he's doing the right thing, right? This is how you treat a woman. And he's putting in all that effort and getting nothing in return. Another example, over-validating her boring stories. So she's telling a boring story or talking about something that isn't amazing or interesting, and she knows that. Yet he's nodding along and saying, wow, that's so interesting. And it's that extra niceness that she doesn't need in order to want him. But he's wanting to show her that he's a really good guy and he'll treat her well. And he's trying to show her, hey, I'm not like other guys. Like, I'm really nice. I'm really good. I'll treat you real special, girl. Just give me a chance. Another example of extra niceness is apologizing for existing. So him either saying sorry to bother you or having that type of energy where he is apologizing for interacting with her, essentially based on his body language and how he's approaching the interaction. That extra niceness is not something that women need, and it's not something that's going to make them feel attracted to the guy. And it's just going to end up making him feel frustrated because he's being extra nice to women and they're not giving him what he wants, which is sex or a relationship. Right? He's just being seen as a friend, or the woman just has polite conversation with him and then ends the interaction. Another example is over-explaining his delay in replying to her text. So he would normally text her back right away or within a few hours, and because he took a day to reply to her text, he ends up apologizing and explaining why he couldn't get back to her sooner. Yet when she texts him, she will often take days to get back to him, but he's thinking that he needs to be extra nice and show her how serious he is and how nice he is and how well he's going to treat her. And then she's going to want him. She's going to think, wow, this guy always replies right away. And if he takes a day, he ends up apologizing. And on the topic of texting, for example, you're not required to reply to a woman within a certain time frame in order to be okay, to be acceptable. You can reply whenever you want, as long as she's feeling attracted to you. Right? If you've been making her feel attracted to you and she wants you, she's going to be willing to wait for your reply. Just like if you're attracted to a woman, even if it takes her a week, you're still going to be happy to get that reply from her because you're attracted to her. So when a guy, for example, is over-explaining his delay in reply or apologizing for it or really trying to make it up to her or whatever it may be, she sees it as him overcompensating, right? Doing something that she knows a guy who is attractive, right, is going to be able to attract women and knows how to make women want him, doesn't have to do. And that applies with most extra nice behavior, where the guy is overcompensating. Not by being nice to her, which is fine to be nice to a woman, right? If you're being nice to a woman and you're being confident and flirting with her or you're attracting her in other ways, then it's good, you're fine. But if a guy is being extra nice because he doesn't know how to make women want him, then she sees it as overcompensating, right? So if she's telling a boring story or saying something that isn't really that interesting, and the guy's saying, oh, wow, yeah, that's really cool. Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, that's really interesting. She knows that he's overcompensating there. He's trying to suck up to her. He's hoping that if he's really nice, he's extra nice, then she's going to like him for it, and she's going to give him a chance. He doesn't know what else to do. And it's a failing strategy for a guy to use. It's also very frustrating, right? Where a guy is doing more than other guys are doing, and he's putting in more effort, and he's getting less or nothing. He's being extra nice to women, and they're just seeing him as a friend or having some polite conversation with him, and then nothing. Whereas he sees other guys aren't even being as nice as him, and the girl is all over the guy. And it's like, well, what's going on here? And I know from helping guys with women for the last 20 years that some guys just want to hold on to what they're doing because they feel like it's the right thing to do, right? You know, I was raised to be a good person, to treat people well, to be a nice person. I was raised with manners, right? So that's what I'm going to do. The guy doesn't realize the difference between being a good citizen, right, being a good person, and being a guy who actually attracts women. They're different things altogether. It's great to be a good citizen, be a great person, fantastic. But when it comes to attracting women, they don't need a guy to be an extra nice guy or do extra nice things for them or give them extra nice treatment in order to want him. And if a guy refuses to understand that and continues on in his crusade to be this knight in shining armor for women, I'm going to be that really nice guy that they should want, right? Even though they don't seem to want it and I keep getting rejected, I'm just going to keep doing it because it's the right thing to do. But it's not effective. And if the guy continues on, he's going to continue to get rejected. And so I'll tell you what you can do instead that's so much easier and makes women so much happier and makes you feel better as well. But actually, for some nice guys, it may feel like they're being a bad guy doing it initially until they realize that it's actually something that women want. And before I tell you about that, I'll just mention, if you don't know who I am, my name's Dan Bacon, and I used to also struggle with women. I was pretty much a typical nice guy. I didn't know how to make women feel attracted. And I was thinking that if I just talk to them and get along with them and hopefully show them that I had some ambition in life and I wanted to get somewhere, then they would like me because of that. Or when I eventually got a better job, I stopped being a bartender, which I wasn't getting laid by doing, by the way, because I didn't know how to attract women. I stopped being a bartender, and then I started working in an office job, and then I told women about that, and they still didn't find me attractive. Right? And I was thinking, well, what's going on here? Right, I've got a better job now. I'm wearing a suit to work. Right? I'm a good guy. I've got good intentions with the woman. What's missing? Oh, it must mean that I'm ugly or something. Right? And I didn't know what to do, but I decided to put my mind to it and actually figure out what I was missing. And I eventually realized that you actually have to trigger attraction inside of women, and triggering attraction inside of women is different to just getting along with them, being nice to them, having a friendly conversation with them. It's completely different. And when I figured that out, everything changed. All of a sudden, I had beautiful women kissing me, hugging me, wanting to go home with me, getting into relationships with me, wanting to settle down with me. And it was a really fun time. I continued that on for a bit over 10 years, and then I settled down. And now, if you don't know, I teach my attraction secrets to guys in the Master Attraction community, and they're getting the same results that I got. Right? It's not something that changes. Attraction always works the same way when it comes to men and women. It's something that you can trigger regardless of where you live in the world. And if you look at the video calls that I have with members once a month, those are optional, by the way. Guys don't have to get on the call. It's mostly about the course that I offer, and that is the video lessons. But if you look at the video call, you'll see all different types of skin colors, guys from all over the world. This stuff works no matter where you are, and it works on all types of women. Because attraction is fundamental. It's a primal instinct. It's ancient. It's not something that is happening in today's world and that's it. Right? Attraction has always worked in the same way. And once you know how to trigger it inside of a woman, you're set for life. Right? You are able to attract women. You're able to make women want you. Right? So, for example, one thing that you can do instead of giving women extra nice treatment and hoping that they'll give you sex, love, and devotion in return is instead to make her feel like she needs to impress you. Now, for many nice guys, they'll struggle to do that initially, but once they see that it actually makes the woman happy and she actually really appreciates him for it, then he will become comfortable with it. But initially, it can feel like you're doing a bad thing. But to help you not feel bad about it, just understand that it's what women do to you. They make you feel like you need to impress them, and that makes you want them more. And you don't end up looking at her as a bad person, bad woman, for making you feel the need to impress her. So when you flip it, and she now feels the need to impress you, it actually makes her want you more. And she doesn't see you as a bad man. She sees you as a man that she wants to get with, that she wants to win over. So for example, if you were telling a boring story to a woman, or talking about something boring, how would she react in a way that made you feel like you need to be more impressive? You need to start being more interesting, otherwise she's going to lose interest. What would she do? Does she have to say to you, oh, stop talking about boring stuff, you're boring me? No, she doesn't have to say that. Instead, she can just subtly let you see that she's not interested or amazed by what you're talking about. And you'll be able to pick up on that. Women can also pick up on that as well. So if a woman is saying something that isn't that interesting, and a guy is used to being the sort of guy who wants to show her that he's interested and, oh, cool, yeah, oh, wow, yeah, interesting, yeah, that's amazing, yeah, that sounds really cool, and so on. If a guy's used to being that sort of guy, or the nodding guy, right, the guy who wants to continue to show interest no matter what, if he's used to doing that, to be extra nice to women, because he hopes that it will get him the result that he wants, if he's used to doing that, just tone it down and stop adding in that extra niceness, and instead, just try to do what a guy who isn't desperate or needy for a result with the woman will do. And that is, he won't be amazed or interested about boring things that she's talking about. And she'll be able to sense that based on how he's reacting to her. And it's just one of so many things that you can do. Right? It's not something that you have to make sure that you're doing in every interaction where you have to, act like you're blasé and like, I don't even care what this girl's talking about. It's not an act. Right? Instead, when you're not desperate for a result, when you're not needy for a result, when you know how to make women feel attracted to you, then you'll just naturally not feel the need to be extra nice to hopefully get a result with them. Instead, you'll just be chill. You'll be cool. You'll be fine. And if she's talking about something that's not even that interesting, she's going to be able to sense based on your body language that you're not that interested in it or you're not amazed by it. And a guy can even take it further, right? You don't have to do this, but it's a funny thing to do. When she's telling a boring story, the guy can say something like, oh, and just pretend to yawn and just say, oh, you just tell the most boring stories, girl. Or something like, well, I was actually thinking that you were cool, but you like that? You've lost a few points with me there, girl. And a guy can say those sort of things because he's not desperate. He's not needy. and he's been making the woman feel attracted, and he doesn't see himself as being in the one down position in terms of value. Like, I've got to try really hard to make this girl like me by being extra nice, and then she'll let me get with her. Instead, he's coming from a place where he's used to having women feel attracted to him, to the point where he can actually say something like that, and the woman's going to feel even more attracted to him because he's being funny in the moment and playfully messing with her, and she feels some pressure now to impress him, to win him over, to be more impressive, to get him to like her more. He's creating that type of dynamic, and it's easier for him. But as I said, you don't have to say those sort of things if you're not comfortable with that initially. But the reality is that when you're used to making women feel attracted to you, you'll feel more and more comfortable saying those sorts of things, because you're in the power position where women are feeling attracted to you. They want you. It's not a case of, well, I hope I can get this girl to like me. Instead, you interact with women and they feel attracted to you. They feel drawn to you. They actually want to be with you. And when you see that day in and day out, it becomes a case of like, okay, well, which of these girls are going to get a chance with me? Rather than, oh, well, I hope I can get one of these girls to like me. I wish one of these girls would like me, which is what most guys are experiencing because they don't know how to make women feel attracted. And as a result, for some guys, they end up being extra nice. Right? So if you're one of the guys who are giving women extra niceness in any way, just know that they don't need that in order for you to then get with them. Right? They don't need that in order to want you sexually. They don't need it. And if you continue to do it in your life with women, whether you're single or in a relationship, you'll end up feeling frustrated and maybe even angry and annoyed at women, because I've been putting in all this effort and doing nicer things than other guys, and women aren't giving me what I want. Well, when a guy is giving extra niceness, he's giving them something that they don't even want or need. Right? Yes, it's great to treat a woman well. Fantastic. But being extra nice is unnecessary. It's a waste of energy, waste of time, and it's often going to result in a rejection or getting friend-zoned, which isn't fun for you, and it also doesn't feel that good for the woman either. Right? She doesn't want to have to reject a guy. She doesn't want to have to friend-zone a guy, especially if you're likable as a person. If she saw you as someone that she could like, but then you're being extra nice to her to the point where she starts thinking, well, why is he overcompensating? Why is he always being so nice to me? And instinctively, she knows that if a guy is used to having women feel attracted to him, then he doesn't need to overcompensate by being extra nice. So it signals to her that the guy doesn't have other women feeling attracted to him. He doesn't have options, and therefore he seems lower value. He seems desperate. He seems needy, and that doesn't attract women. Right? So it's just not helpful for you if you're being extra nice to women. You're giving women something that they don't need in order to want you. So stop giving women what they don't need, and you will start getting laid. Right? If you start giving them what they actually want, which is to feel attracted to you, then they will want you. It's as simple as that.